with the Break-a-Leggers, and we have a special treat for you this time. We are at Barnstaple seeing a pantomime.
Yeah, as it's Christmas, we're here at the Queen's Theatre seeing the Imagine Theatre production of Aladdin, all the way down in Devon.
If not familiar with the story of Aladdin is set in China in this pantomime version, where the evil Abanazar is out to try and get Aladdin to retrieve the magical lamp from the cave, but only Aladdin can get in.
So stay tuned and find out how many legs the production of Aladdin gets. It's a real treat for us to be somewhere different, to feel like Break-a-Leggers on tour. It's the interval of Aladdin here at the Queen's Theatre in Barnstaple itself, and yeah, so what are you thinking so far?
Do you know what? I am liking it. There's a lot of energy with it. There's a live band in there with probably what seems to be 3 or 4 in the band. The vocals are really strong. Usually in pantomime, it's the females who kind of own the songs, and they're really doing that. We've got some big numbers. Let's hear it from the boys, sung by So Shy. Is the Princess Jasmine in this one?
No, she's not called Jasmine. There is a princess in this one, but she has a different name. But she can belt. She's got a good set of pipes on her.
All the girls have, including there's another girl. There's So Shy, there's the princess, and also Aladdin himself.
The dame for Aladdin is Widow Twankey, and this Widow Twankey is particularly good, full of farce, full of energy, a lot of ad-libbing as well, opportunities, which is great fun with panto.
There's kind of good hints of adult humour in there, as well as the slapstick. So some really good stuff. So it's good for the adults as well, which is exactly what you want from a pantomime.
Yeah, lots of people think they're kids' shows, but actually there's a lot of innuendo. It works on several different levels. So we're enjoying that so far, and we're looking forward to catching up with you afterwards.
So stay tuned so you can find out how many legs this one gets.
Whether it's break a leg or leg it.
Here you are with the Break-a-Leggers, and I'm delighted to say that we have Adam. Adam, do you want to introduce yourself and tell what part you play?
Yes, my name's Adam Rhys-Davies and I play Wishy Washy.
Brilliant.
In Aladdin.
So, we recently saw Adam in Shock Treatment at the King's Head last year or so, which was fantastic. So, how are you finding Panto, and how is it different to a role like Cosmo in Shock Treatment?
In a way, because I suppose this is more kind of family-friendly, and Shock Treatment is a little bit more risque and a bit kind of...
A bit more niche.
Yeah,
although cop jokes in this as well.
There are, but I think
adult humour as
again,
well
in
as
a lot of ways,
humour.
they're quite similar because they're big characters, over the top, quite like Shock Treatment was. Both just physical, both as fun, really.
How are you finding the schedule with this? Because you cram a lot of shows into a small amount of time.
Very busy.
Do you know what? We're actually really lucky because I've done Panto before and we did 3 show days.
Oh, really?
We only ever do 2 show days. So actually, it's pretty nice. It's a nice schedule. So I'm pretty lucky, really.
What has been your favourite part of the Panto run so far?
On the spot, I'm going to be really mean and say tonight when Ian, who's chunky, we did a little money supermarket dance off, and he plays the kind of the twerking, padded, bummed one, and literally his feet came from underneath him. And I cried.
Yes.
On stage with laughter.
It was genius.
It was genius. You need to keep that in from now on.
There was a split second where I thought, is this scripted? But I thought, I did grab you, I think, in shock.
Yeah,
I was like,
that
was pretty good.
I didn't, I just stood there and laughed.
There was a split second where I thought he might genuinely be injured, because he took a right bump.
That's the thing, you're going for it. Even earlier on in the night, I fell over before we did the whole slosh stuff.
Yeah.
And that wasn't planned. That was just literally me with my feet going from underneath me. So.
Action that will probably be in for the rest of the run was witnessed here with the Break-a-Leggers at Barnstaple.
There you go, that's why you call the Break-a-Leggers.
That's why we call the Break-a-Leggers.
That's
the influence we have on
we were
people.
in tonight,
Nearly
it all went
broke a leg.
wrong. So the key's Panto, you'll have a good laugh when it all buggers up.
So the Break-a-Leggers are here, and we're delighted to say that we have the awesome, amazing Aaron Gibson with us.
Hey!
Do you want to say what parts you played, Aaron?
Yes, I play the Genie of the Lamp and the Emperor of Peking.
Two parts.
So this isn't your first time in these roles, am I correct in saying that?
That's right, I played these in Southport last year.
And how are you finding the differences? Like, what's the difference with this one? I imagine they were both kind of fun to work on, but particularly, is there anything in this one that's standing out for you as a bit different from last year or more enjoyable?
Yeah, it's been really exciting because some of my script has changed, which has meant that I have had to make better choices as an actor. I've also really enjoyed working with the new cast. That's been really interesting. It's really thrown things about and it's been fantastic. Last year was awesome. This year, even better so.
So it's a really high energy part. Like there's a lot going on. There's a lot of very physical. So how's that been? How exhausting is it doing 2 shows?
It is really exhausting, but I always get myself into the zone. Always get into the zone.
Into the zone.
Keep hydrated. That's a big one. And try
With
and sleep
water,
as much as you can.
not nothing else.
Water?
Nothing
No
else.
alcohol?
No alcohol.
No
alcohol.
Bad for the voice. Bad for the voice. And so, how about Barnstaple itself? How are you finding being here?
Yeah, it's really, really nice. We actually live about 5 minutes around the corner in a nice little place.
Handy.
Stalkers, 5 minutes away.
5 minutes that way.
Stalkers.
And also we've taken a visit to the local Ilfracombe, which has been amazing. We went on a walk there, played at the arcade. We've done like typical beach, seaside things.
Brilliant. So being North Devon, nice change of scenery for the festive season.
Yeah.
So we've come to the end of the show. How did you find that one?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it actually. I'm not a kind of huge fan of panto generally, but I think if you're going to come and see something, and you're going to bring the kids, and you're looking for a panto that's got a good mix of adult humour and child-friendly humour, I think this one's a good one. The script's good, the direction's nice and clear. I enjoyed it generally. It was an enjoyable, carefree, mindless night out. How about you?
I would say, for me, it was one of the better pantomimes I've seen. The cast was really strong, a very talented cast. Not a cast of names, so some very good, talented, jobbing actors, as I like to call them. And they were very capable. Like I said, the girls were very strong vocally. Dance was great. The jokes for the kids as well as the adults. One of the better ones for me.
So, how many legs are we going to give this one, you might ask? So, with much thought and consideration, we're going to give Aladdin at the Queen's Theatre in Barnstaple
3 legs!
3 legs. 3 legs from us here. So yeah, if you're in the area, if you're in North Devon of all places, we're not usually, but so you might not be either, come and see this show.
All the best until next time. Like, subscribe, share. Bye!
Here we have Wishy Washy in this one, so she brings along a lot of the humour.
Wishy Washy, it's Widow Twanky.
It's really dark, boy.
Let's come in front of a white. Here we go.
And that's okay. So how are you going to start, or shall I? You always do that.
Let's go.
You've also, as is tradition with panto, got a pantomime dame in this one, which is also played by a man. They're bringing a lot of the humour. Panto for the... It's Barnstaple for you.
Hey, it's a riot here. I suppose it's different. One last thing. What's the best? Oh, this is for the outtakes.
Thanks. It's not a photo, it's a video, so you're going to be there ages.
I'll clean that out.
Smile.
Oh,
We'll make us still.
sunshine! Thank you.
Don't you just love North Devon?
This is North Devon on a Monday night.
Who knew?
Question you had.
So last question. So
Yes.
So, how many legs are we going to give it this time? It's not. It's a video. You're going to get.
oh no! You're not the first person to have done that. You're going the outtakes. You too. So how many
I haven't
legs?
got the same story in again now. The angle's changing.
Hello, I'm Aaron Gibson.
Not yet. I'll introduce you.
Yeah, you're patient.
So.
Oh, the lighting's terrible.
Oh, it's come this way. Oh, it's come this way. Here we
Brilliant.
go.
Okay.